Right, let's get it started. The stream will be coming online on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. They will all be live here shortly. Say what's up in the chat if you could hear everything, if you could see everything, if it's all good. Let me know that you're there. Today I'm doing a vocal performance of the older Hard Look songs, everything from the first EP, the singles, and some stuff off the Great Tribulation. I am not going to be doing anything off of Infinite Rebirth because Infinite Rebirth is getting its own vocal performance stream soon. So stay tuned for that. I will schedule that and let everyone know well ahead of time when the Infinite Rebirth vocal stream will be. So like I said, today we're going to do some of the older stuff and just have some fun with it. And if you guys have any questions in the chat or just want to say anything, I will be monitoring that as well. And we'll go ahead and kick things off from the very first EP. This is the very first 3 songs I ever recorded for Hard Look from the Take a Hard Look EP. This first one is called Holy Militancy, and it's about just being strong against the odds in a culture where Christianity is the underground. It's the less acceptable. You're basically the resistance. So Holy Militancy is a song about just kind of like a rallying cry to stay strong in the Christian faith in these trying times. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Hint of Shrimp, welcome to the chat, my guy. Hope you enjoy. This one's called Holy Militancy.
We were called to march boldly in faith with the whole armor of God, and being able to stand across the walls of the devil. We will march through the hordes of evil with our sword held up high. With holy militancy we fight, willing to die. God is for us, who can be against us when this battle is already won? God is for us, who can be against us when this battle is already won? God is for us, who can be against us when this battle is already won? God is for us, who can be against us when this battle is already won? We will bow to praise, strong and fighting power for our struggle is not against mankind but against evil rulers. We will march through the hordes of evil with the sword held up high. With holy militancy we fight, willing to die. God is for us, who can be against us when this battle is already won? God is for us, who can be against us when this battle is already won? God is for us, who can be against us when the battle is already won? We were called to march boldly in faith with the whole armor of God, and being able to stand upon the walls of the devil. We will march through the hordes of evil with the sword held up high. With holy militancy we fight, willing to die.
All right. Busting out the old ones. Decapitated Chimera. Good stuff. Thanks for joining in, guys. Gonna queue up the next song here. I think we'll go in order. We'll do Through the Storm next. Chronological order. Thanks, man. Thanks for checking out the stream. All right, Through the Storm. It was a single. This one's about trusting the Lord when times are tough, and it's inevitable that times are going to be tough. When you're a Christian, you're not like just granted some easy life. It's not just going to be easy and just full of blessings all the time. So it's really about like during those real trying times to just keep your faith in the Lord. So that's why I wrote this song. Hope you enjoy it.
I was lost the ship at sea, raised my sails without knowing the way to fill the void I seek. All I knew I had to leave, left that dark to not return. Along the way I know I learned inside of me a yearning burns to seek life's truth and love I yearn. In the dark a light that shines, a ray of fall before my eyes. Way to guide the ship of mine through the storm. Noise I hear the call to follow Christ I never saw. Set my sails and I set sail through the storm. The wall you're lying under is standing not. The path is lit for you to walk through the heart of man and lands the way. The Lord makes every step a range, like the path of every day. 'Cause Lord, I was lost and now I'm found. Now my destiny is bound. Now my ears can hear the sound calling. I was blind when I lost sight of what was right before my eyes. Now in me, my God, my light calling.
The original vocals are in the song. They're just going to be lower in the mix because of the live vocal that I'm doing.
The waves compressing with the weight of the sea. And my ship compressing on with Jesus guiding me. And the waves compressing with the weight of the sea. And my ship compressing on with Jesus guiding me. Lost, but now I'm found. Now my destiny is bound. Now my ears can hear the sound calling. I was blind when I lost sight of what was right behind my eyes. Now in me, my God, my light calling.
Awesome. Breath control. Yeah, that's a tough one. I posted a vocal cover video of Waking the Cadaver Blood Splatter Satisfaction. The take was really good. The only problem is there's one scream part where like I didn't get my breath control on point leading up to it. So the scream kind of fell flat. So I just kind of had to roll with it. But yeah, breath control is huge. So you have to keep your breath centered. If you start to go on the low side, you're going to notice it. Okay. All right, so we'll go into Breathing in the Wrath, the other single. Some revelation for you. This song is about the Great Tribulation, really, and about the destruction that's to come for those who are not saved. So it's pretty brutal. It just goes into what the Bible says in Revelation about the plagues that are going to be unleashed on those who do not believe and are not saved. It's pretty heavy stuff here. Get it loaded up here. Baller cover. Thanks. Appreciate it. I wanted to display some vocals I don't normally do in Hard Look. All right, here we go. Breathing in the Wrath. Starts off with a spoken word vocal intro, and I'll just let that ride.
And every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Covers of the earth, last days, plagues, vanish upon the world, God's wrath. 7 angels congregate to pour out the plagues incarnate. Swords and fasting, apostates, and tides will rise with bloody waves. Sin is skin incinerates from the flames around in his holy name. Darkness covers everything, and still they curse his name. Sun and moon, dark spheres, trumpet sound. Now the ages and joyous pull the flames, the battlegrounds of wicked kings, to fight against the deity, the Alpha and the Omega King. Armageddon and initiate, as the evil forces culminate, to battle against the Elohim, the one almighty God. God has touched the woods with the notice me. For so that the living on the world was lift of the earth, and the angels congregate to pour out the place incarnate. Satisfies the apostates, and tides will rise with bloody waves. Sin is skin incinerates, for the flames poured out in his holy name. Darkness covers everything, and still they curse his name. For his holy furnace, the battlegrounds of wicked kings, to fight against the deity, the Alpha and the Omega King. Armageddon initiate, as the evil forces culminate, to battle against the Elohim, the one almighty God.
Woo! Woo! It's a good one. It's a good one. What's up, chat? All right, gotta go, bro. Gotta go. Thanks for tuning in. All right, I'm gonna queue up the next one. We are gonna go into the Great Tribulation album now. Hey, Micah, I'm doing well, man. Doing well. Thanks for popping in on the stream, my guy. Great to see ya. Queuing up the next song here. I'm going to go into Genesis. All right. So Genesis is obviously about the book of Genesis, starting with Genesis 1. It is word for word taken from Scripture, King James Version. It was the perfect way to really start off the album with that first song, and really it's kind of like a political statement against the idea of evolution, this theory that we came from ape and evolved therefore, and like we evolved from a big bang and all this, the stuff that they try to teach you, this false doctrine, really. So the song was my rebellion against that, and firmly placing my belief from the Bible into this song called Genesis. So I hope that you enjoy the vocal performance.
God created the heaven and the earth, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved across the face of the waters, and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. 6 days of creation, and the planet Earth is born. 6 days from the beginning, in God's image, man is born. Science has a lot of theories, none of which can explain God creation or the power of faith. In the beginning, God created beasts of the land, and their kind, man and woman, were then created to begin the cycle of life. God blessed them, told them to be fruitful and then to multiply. God saw everything that He had made, and it was good. Science has a lot of theories, none of which can explain God creation or the power of faith. Science has a lot of theories, none of which can explain God creation or the power of faith. God created the heaven and the earth, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved across the face of the waters, and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. 6 days of creation, and the planet Earth is born. 6 days from the beginning, in God's image, man is born. Science has a lot of theories, none of which can explain God creation or the power of faith. Science has a lot of theories, none of which can explain God creation or the power of faith.
Yes. Yes. That was Genesis from the Great Tribulation. Vocal range is sick. I thought you did multiple takes. Guess not. Hey, thanks for the compliment. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I mean, this is stuff I can do. The Lord has blessed me with this gift to yell at people. It's fantastic. Love it. Praise Jesus. All right, the next one I'm going to queue up. We'll do the title track, The Great Tribulation. How about that? That's a good song. Have you started making profit yet? Probably not. I haven't crunched the actual numbers, but I constantly put money into this and like doing the videos and stuff, equipment and stuff. But I mean, it's cool. It's one of those things where if I could break even, like I'd be happy. I'm going to be making money other ways, working jobs and stuff like that. So it's really not a big deal. I just need enough to keep the ministry going. That's why I push. You want it to be sustainable, but it's not. I'm not trying to make my living off this or anything. I just love you guys so much that I want to give you great content. Following my passion, yeah. I mean, the Lord told me I had to do this, so I just got to do this. I was reached this way. I might as well talk about that a little bit because not everyone knows, but a lot of people do. But a big reason why I even came to the Christian faith after being a rebellious, atheist teenager was through heavy, brutal music. I remember Impending Doom, Nailed Dead Risen album, and reading along in the lyric book and sitting in a van just like weeping and crying and feeling tingles and joy and all this crazy euphoria going all through my body. And the Spirit was highlighting, reach for the Father that's reaching for you in the lyrics, and that stuck. And I just found myself referencing the Bible to figure out what all these Christian bands that I liked were screaming about. And next thing you knew, I'm just reading the Bible and becoming a believer. And since I don't think there was any other way that you were going to get to me at that time. Like I wouldn't have been a Christian. I would have laughed in your face. I made fun of Christianity. So it's crazy. If I look at myself thinking no one was ever going to reach me, and I was reached through heavy music, well then, even just in my mind, I'm thinking, well, it'd be cool to repay that back so people can experience the love of Jesus also, and maybe they would only be reached through heavy music. So I did want to do it, but I also feel a genuine pull from the Lord, from the Spirit, telling me to do this. And I've been getting affirmations along the way that lead me to believe I should be doing this. So, if I shouldn't be doing this, let me know. Let me know in the chat if I shouldn't be doing this. I'm curious, but all right, the Great Tribulation. Let's hit it.
Tribulation, kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famine and pestilence, earthquakes in many places. Nations of us against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There will be wars and struggles, it's Christ of many faces. Be not trouble, for these things will come to pass. Be not trouble, for the end is not yet. Be not trouble, for these things will come to pass. Be not trouble, for the end is not yet. Now you will face unjustified hate, malice and persecution for just bearing the name of the Lord we praise. Across all the nations, false prophets will rise to something and populations to see through the lies, taking the word of God, taking the word of God. Fear not. With the door, let's struggle until the end. 1,000 struggle and the door will rise and not descend. We must endure, let's struggle until the end. 1,000 struggle and the door will rise and not descend. False prophets will rise through something and populations to see through the lies, taking the word of God, taking the word of God. Fear not. With the sword, let's struggle until the end. 1,000 struggle and the door will rise and not descend. We must endure, let's struggle until the end. 1,000 struggle and the door will rise and not descend.
Yes. Little elements of black metal, little elements of deathcore, metalcore. That one's pretty cool. I like that one. That was the title track off the album The Great Tribulation. All right. I think I could do another one. I don't think anyone will mind watching another one. Let's do... This one's a personal favorite. This is a good one to end on, I think. Have I listened to the newest Fear Factory album? Glad you brought that up. As a huge fan who will admit that there are a few albums that are just trash. Sorry, Dino and Burton and whoever, but like the new album is fantastic. It's so good. Like without even joking or trying to hype it too much, it's right up there with Demanufacture, Obsolete, Mechanize. It's definitely up there with those albums. So if you like those albums, you're gonna like the new Fear Factory. The production, mind-blowing production. Like I'm shooting and striving toward that level of production. So good. And yeah, if you listen to this music, if you listen to Hard Look, you're gonna tell that there's a Fear Factory influence. No doubt, no doubt. All right. I'm gonna cue up Trepidation off of The Great Tribulation. All right. Metal 777. That's a great channel. The guy in chat, if anyone sees that, sub to his channel. Lots of great content. Lots of good stuff going on, Christian metal and all that. All right. This is Trepidation. This song is about anxiety. I have been struggling with anxiety for several years, and I've tried medication, I've tried counseling, all that stuff, but I tried it all without Jesus, and I think that's where the problem was. And once I got saved and I started believing and putting my faith in Jesus that he's going to pull me out of panic attacks and he's going to pull me out of anxiety because he's given me a spirit of power, of love, and of sound mind, trusting on him. And I see that when I do that, the results are positive, and I don't have some like addictive chemical in my body. It's a healthier, more holistic, spiritual way to handle it. And it's something I see a lot of young people, especially dealing with anxiety, and they need help, and they don't need more drugs. They need Jesus, obviously. But I made this song to try to reach out to those kids in any way possible, because it's tough. It's tough, and if anything, even if it doesn't really reach anyone in a spiritual way, it could just be kind of cathartic to listen to, because the song's kind of chaotic. It kind of almost, I wrote it to kind of simulate a panic attack in a way. Trepidation hit different. It do be hitting kind of different, though. That's true. All right, let's get it. Let's just get it. That's what I say.
Trapped in my own mind, pressing right at my eyes. Relaxation I can find, feel my brain short circuit, pushing on my chest, and I'm feeling unimpressed. I can't cope with all this stress, this is overwhelming. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. Can't save myself from this. Every try has been a miss, and I'm sick of all the fits. Feel my soul crying out, putting on my knees, crying out to Jesus, please. Find my heart on my squeeze, preaching grace and mercy. That's what relief is to complete in me. Triples with the beach, trust my God and Savior. I've trained my mind to my spirit and unwind. There's some solace I can find in my Lord, my Shepherd. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. Panicking keeps happening, it comes and goes so frequently. The only cure I seem to find is coming from God, put there inside from casting cares through little prayers and taking measured breaths of air. This will not kill, this too shall pass. You will break free, you will surpass. It's happening again after several days of spent. This just happens now again after praying my way out. The choices made me sick, and I knew I had to quit. Was just running to admit that the feeling control trapped me out my mind, pressure right behind my eyes. Relaxation I can't find in my brain, short circuit, pushing on my chest, and a feeling of unrest. I can't cope with all the stress. This is overwhelming. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. Sick in the head. Myself from this, sick and sick of the mix. Sick and sick of the fist. Feel my soul crying out, falling to my knees, crying out to Jesus, praise. From the mind of my squeeze, for grace and mercy. That's what we lead, but to fully cover me. Fully cover me, trust my Lord and Savior. Separate my mind from my spirit and I'm blind. There's some solace I can find in my Lord, my Shepherd. Sick in the head. Sick in the Ignorant. Sick. Ignorant.
Woo. That one's breathy. That one's breathy. I gotta prepare a live version of that where I cut out some of the words at the ending to make room for the next verse. They really go into each other pretty fast, but that's a good song. I really wanted to give it a vocal performance shot. You know, because all these I've recorded them all, but I haven't performed them in any capacity yet. So I was hoping to do some kind of like live stream performances, in time get a live band together to be able to play live shows and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what this stream was about. And you know, the next stream is going to be Infinite Rebirth in its entirety. So that's going to be sick. I'm going to plan that one out in advance. There'll be links, times, and all that stuff shortly. Enjoyed my stay. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay, Micah. Thanks for checking it out, man. No doubt. Love you guys. If anyone has any questions or anything, stick around, you know. Let me know. If you want to just talk, that's cool. I got one thing I'll pull up real quick. A little slight teaser of what's to come. But you're not getting much. You're getting a tiny bit, and I'm turning the stream off. You don't get anything else. Super roughy mix. You'll get a tiny bit of this real quick. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't play it. I don't play it. It's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be